Hello, guys. Welcome back to another trading signal session of cryptocurrencies. Today is the 21st of September. The markets all are in red right now. I predicted all of these way in advance. I gave you the exact weeks, the exact days, the exact everything. I mean, even the hours. This is my model that you're looking, the indicator that I built. It's extremely good at giving the short and sell signals, long signals. It's very profitable right now. It's just me testing it. I don't really have anyone in the group. It's going to be eventually released to the public in a private group for Telegram chats, Telegram signals, but it's doing really well right now. If you want access to more information regarding predictions, regarding the peaks, the bottoms, the best entries for any cryptocurrency trade that you want, you can write to me in my email. Okay, I'm willing to do that for anyone. You'll have to basically explain to me what you want to see, what you want, the information that you want. For example, when it's going to be the highest position of the month, when it's going to be the lowest position, and you can do extremely juicy longs and shorts with that information. Okay, I told you in other videos that I have basically discovered a new way of predicting the future that involves basically only targeting the lowest and the highest positions of every asset at every time frame, and it's doing really well. Okay, especially when combined with this indicator, it's extremely useful to actually find the potential false signals. For example, on the 4-hour time frame right there on Bitcoin, we have a very clean short. Okay, no signals were triggered that on this entire short. We got a very clear and clean, smooth trade right there, and very juicy, to be quite honest with you. Then we got, for example, Solana, another trade that I've made. This one was also very clean. We got kind of a false signal right there, but if we switch to a larger time frame, for example 6 hours, you see that it's completely bearish right now, and that's very good to see. Very good to it's another tool that I have also created right now. I'm not going to show that other indicator maybe later on because I don't want to overload this video with information, but you can notice these signals are doing really well. I'm very good at spotting the best entries, the best exits, I mean everything. Another very juicy short that I made and that I actually published. All of these shorts, at least in the case of Bitcoin and Solana, I believe, I published them on Twitter. I actually posted my entries actually. So I don't remember when, maybe like 2 days ago, right there on the 19th of September. That's when I published the signals right there. And it was very clear, very easy to understand for everyone. I told you that the markets were fully in red, the signals were fully in red. If we go to even larger time frames, which are very useful to actually go with long-term conviction plays, we notice that it was completely red since the 15th of September, and nothing has changed ever since then. So you really have no excuses to not make any profits out of my knowledge. Okay, you can make a lot of money, and we are just starting with these guys. This is basically and literally just the start. I have been very busy doing other projects, doing the sports predictions, doing work with my friend and his company and whatever. But right now, I'm getting more time, more and more time each and every single day to actually trade and share with you the trades, and it's going extremely well. So IOTA, we'll finish this video with IOTA. Okay, this is the other coin that I have been basically covering for these predictions. So you can notice also IOTA has a very sharp drop right there. Since the model predicted the drop, for example, we got almost a 10% loss. So this is also a very juicy short. If we go to larger timeframes to actually verify and confirm the validity of false signals, we notice that we don't have any false signals. Okay, let's try 5 hours. I want to see if I look at this. Even 5 hours is very clean. So it's working really well. working extremely well. All I can say, basically, like I told you at the very first, in the very first minutes of the video, I'm doing this only for myself. Okay, if you see anyone claiming to be me, and basically inviting you to a Telegram chat or whatever, it's a scam. Okay, I don't do that, at least not yet. It's going to be eventually released to everyone who wants to get access. Obviously, it's going to be paid, but I'm going to create a public, basically a free group in Telegram, maybe on Discord or whatever, and that's where maybe I can share some trades right there with you guys. Okay. But yeah, if you want that information, again, I'm not giving access to anyone except for clients, or something like that. I will eventually do that on, basically, maybe in the next coming months. I still have to test some strategies, some very crazy techniques of trading. But yeah, guys, be prepared and stay tuned, because this is going to be extremely good for everyone. Everyone. I mean, I don't really see anyone having very good signals. For example, everyone is talking about Aster. Okay, you know Aster, so I don't really have to explain what Aster is. But everyone is has been talking about this. I've been seeing large accounts on Twitter, basically sharing their massive losses trying to short Aster. And look at this, Aster has been very difficult to actually short. Even the model, which is extremely good, has been basically getting uh, it's not, for example, so effective right there on Aster. For example, looking at the short and then a false signal with the long. I mean, or rather, the short doesn't really continue going down. So it has been very difficult. So far, this is the only short that could have actually end up in a very small loss. Very, very small. It's not even near to liquidation or whatever, but it's a kind of a small loss. Just repositioning, and you can see that this time, when the short signal was triggered, and to the current position, it's extremely nice. So right now it's possibly going bullish, okay, at least on 1 hour. So maybe Aster will reverse kind of soon. We'll have to see if this is not a false signal, but anything can do right there. And all of these hours right there that you see, these are just testing that I made for myself, doing the scalping kind of session. Again, targeting the highest and the lowest. For example, the correction started right when I what I predicted on this hour right there. This is that time frame. So very nice. And again, the false signals like this, all the green boxes that you see that really didn't play out, the model was there to correct them, basically to basically guide the trade and say no, it's not going up, it's still on bearish mode. So it's going really well. Even the short on Aster, I mean, let's try to measure this. From the first signal to the lowest, we got almost 30% loss. So a very, very juicy short right there. And also a potentially very juicy long very soon. So that's all I have for you guys. I don't want to extend myself for more than I have to in this video. So like, share, and subscribe, follow the work. Again, if you want more information, you can contact me via email. I only answer emails. Don't ever follow any other account that's not mine, or any other email that's not mine. I will never reach to you first. You have to actually talk to me if you want the information that I have. So have a good day, and thanks for watching.